in this video, I was sent a tool to test out, get out there, see how it works. So what we're gonna do is we are going to essentially take this Rag Company's Ultra Air Blaster V2, and we're gonna take a vacuum and we're gonna incorporate it into one small piece. But first, let's kind of see how each piece acts individually. So, here's the air blaster. Here is the vacuum. Spider! Okay, so that worked out really well. Really well. But today, we are going to see how this tool works. It's made by Detailed Demon. They have a, I would say like a tool building side and a detailing side to their business. I've been talking with them a bunch. I asked them if they'd send me one just to try it out, see how it works. But take a look at it. It's 3D printed, and it takes 1.25" hose attachment here. And then for this one, you take your air tool, take the cone off, and then you'll just put it in there and thread it in there. Then on the inside, it has enough space to where it's going to allow the air tool to work along with the suction of the vacuum. So that's what we're going to try over here and just see how it goes. They make one for the Tornador Mini also. They also make a couple of Air+Vac attachments. So we're just here testing it out, see how it works. The only thing I would recommend, I don't have one, what I would recommend is like a sleeve or some zip ties or something to keep everything in line. But yeah, that's all it is. Not really that much more cumbersome. It does add some height to the vacuum here, but as far as your footprint down here, it doesn't really add too much more. Now, you're not going to get this inside of crevices. You're not going to get it down in between seats and stuff like that. This is to make your flat vacuuming and blowing out just that much faster. Instead of using 2 tools at one time, or yeah, one time a piece, now you're making 2 tools into one. So we're just going to see how it acts to this. So obviously, turn on your vacuum. I mean, it's not losing suction. And we're not losing power out of here. So, let's go to town and see what happens. Okay, so obviously I had to clamp down the floor mats so that I could maneuver it easily. This being as flat as it is creates a 100% suction barrier for the hose, for the vacuum hose, so just be ready for that. But I do have some dirtier mats that I haven't tested individually on, so I mean that came out pretty good. I could go in with the drill brush just to get a little bit more of the stuff, but if you're working on like slightly dirty, a little bit more than a maintenance client, I don't see why this wouldn't do that well. And if you have a you use like a static release agent, it's gonna work really well at it. So let's grab this one, set it up. Turn on the vacuum and go to town. Okay, so like I said, that was made by Detail Demon. I'm dyslexic, so I just didn't want to say Demon Detail. I mean that 1/4 inch and a quarter adapter holds quite strong. I haven't used it in the car yet, laid up after surgery. They do supply you with an O-ring right here. You put that on there, just center it on there better, just for better trigger placement and everything like that. I mean, that's pretty, for what we need, for detailing cars, that's pretty strong filament, I would say. The only thing for right now that I would recommend as far as something that may be added on in the future is to screw this on. And then, so right there, another 1/4 turn. It's not really that tight. The only thing I would recommend just from my initial experience is some kind of like compression style fitting that has threads on the outside of this with a nut that comes down and holds the bevel of this tighter into the threads. I know they're limited just because it's 3D printed and essentially it's just all plastic. But other than that, this will 100% be part of my detailing regimen. I'm not going to get everything the first time. It's going to be about 80% vacuum the first time. I'm going to clean the whole car and go back and do the last little bit. The last little bit, I probably won't need this at all. It'll literally just be the vacuum. But if I can take 2 steps and put them into one and save, if I could even save 20 minutes, I'm going to save 20 minutes. Like, it's not saving time is saving time. Being more efficient is being more efficient. If you use it however you want, take it however you want, but I'll get the link and everything for that so that anybody can go and look at them, possibly try them out. Great company, great group of guys out in Ohio. So yeah, that is Detail Demon. Check them out. Most of their stuff is on TikTok right now, but I'll be putting a video together for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and all that. Check them out. Detail Demon. It's Paul with Celtic Interior Shine, and I'm out.